guys, it's Cooper here, and welcome to another video. And today is going to be another collecting tip. And this one I want to talk about waiting. And what I mean by that is, if you wait to purchase a particular item, there's a chance that the price could change. Now, you want to kind of have some insight onto something like this, because if you wait for a particular item, the price could go up, which is not what you want. But there's a lot of items where the price will go down. And I've kind of talked about this a little bit with my pre-ordering video. And, you know, like I said in that video, you shouldn't pre-order a game that is going to have millions of copies printed and is going to eventually go down in price. For example, the newest Call of Duty game that comes out, you don't really need to pre-order it. I mean, if you want to play it day one, of course that's fine. But if it's just a game that you want to get for the collection, or you want to play eventually, there's no reason to buy it day one, because games like that always go down in price. Now, if it is some rare special limited edition game, you know, in a lot of those cases, the prices can go up, depending on what it is, so maybe that's something you want to think about getting right away. But for this tip, I want to talk about waiting, and that's basically it. I mean, you know, if it's a game you know is going to be rare or limited, don't wait. But if it's a game you know is going to go down in price, what's the harm in waiting? And I had a couple examples here that I wanted to talk about. They're all kind of gaming related, but they're not all about video games. But the first one I want to talk about is Chibi Robo Ziplash for the 3DS. The game originally was released in a bundle with a Chibi Robo amiibo. And for amiibo collectors, that was the only way to get it at first, so a lot of people went and purchased it, myself included. I don't regret buying it. The price has gone down for new copies. It wasn't as limited or as hard to find as I was, you know, initially thinking it would be, but I mainly bought it because it had the amiibo. If the game was released as just a regular game, I probably would not have bought it, and honestly, I pre-ordered that game as well, so I definitely wouldn't have done that. But that was the only way to get the Chibi Robo amiibo at that time. Since then, Amazon has released a standalone Chibi Robo amiibo, and not only did that make a lot of people regret buying the bundle, but eventually Amazon even dropped the price of that amiibo to like $7 or $8. So, if I would have waited, I could have gotten that amiibo for $8 instead of spending $30 or $40 on the 3DS bundle, which is what I did. So, in that case, I should have waited. Now, sometimes it's hard to know what you should do, but just thinking about past game releases and stuff like that, you should be able to you know, have a little bit of information on that and a little bit of insight on what to do. Something else I wanted to talk about was I have a few posters that I wanted to get frames for, and I thought the best place to go would be Michael's. So I went there, and they have all sorts of different styles and sizes, and especially different prices. Now, you can get a very simple one for fairly cheap, but the ones that look really nice and are more sturdy are going to cost more. Now, they have a particular frame that I wanted, and the regular price for them is $55, which is so much just to frame a poster that cost me $5 or $10. So, luckily, when I went there, those frames were on sale for $9.99. They were marked way down. And I didn't really have to wait to get them, because the first time I went, they were on sale. But if I had gone and bought them for $55, and then went back a week later and saw them for $10, I would have been pretty disappointed, and it wouldn't have hurt me any to wait 1 week to get a frame for a poster. And so that's just another example, you know. If I had gone and saw them and bought them for $55, I would have been spending way more than I had to, whereas if I would have just waited and waited it out, there would have been a price drop. So just think about what you've seen with past games that come out. You know, the newest Fire Emblem 3DS Limited Edition that came with both games, something I should have pre-ordered. I didn't pre-order it, and now the game has gone way up in price because the pre-orders were kind of limited and they sold out early on. So that's the kind of game you don't want to wait for. because now it's gone way up in price, like double or triple the price. But when Skyrim came out, yeah, everybody wanted to play it, but they made so many copies of that, after 2 months, the game is half the price. So that's my tip for you guys. Just think about what's coming out and think about what you want to get, and maybe wait and hold off on some of those things because a lot of them will go down in price. Just be sure you pick the right items to wait on, or else they could go up like that Fire Emblem game did. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this collecting tip was informative and can help you guys save some money. So please like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time.